Welcome back to another NBA 2K16 Rebuilding My League, and in today's video I will be rebuilding the Indiana Pacers. And to start off this video, I am looking to trade Monta Ellis and Jordan Hill, two players that I don't see fitting in on this team. Monta Ellis has a $32 million contract, he's 30 years old, probably not going to progress much more, and Jordan Hill, I don't see him being our center for the future, as I do see Miles Turner being in that position. So I'm going to go ahead and look to trade both of these guys to start off this video, and once I find a trade, I'll definitely bring you guys that trade. Now, the first trade I will be making, I will be sending Monta Ellis and Jordan Hill and my 2017 second round pick to the Memphis Grizzlies for Mike Conley and Tony Allen, really improving the shooting guard position, or kind of keeping it the same really for the veteran, and improving our point guard position. I have no idea who our point guard is. Let's go ahead and look at the rotation. So now it's going to be Mike Conley, Tony Allen, Paul George, Lavoy Allen, and Miles Turner. I also need to improve the power forward position. So once I do improve that power forward position, hopefully I want to get someone who's like maybe high 70s, lows 80s. But if I do improve that position, you guys will definitely see that trade. But if not, you guys will see the end of season number 1. Now, the next trade I will be sending Lavoy Allen, Rodney Stuckey, and Ty Lawson, who the Pacers just got in real life, to the Miami Heat for Luol Deng and Gerald Green. Luol Deng can play power forward for us, I believe, I hope. That trade wasn't really worth it. Yep, Luol Deng can play power forward for us. So I think the rotation I'm going to rock for season number 1 is going to be Conley, Allen, George, Deng, and Turner. And maybe we can make a playoff push. Probably not, but I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Now, I almost forgot to get the Wizards' first round pick this year, but I did not forget to get it. I'm going to be sending CJ Miles and our 2016 second round pick. So they didn't even want our first round pick, and I'm also getting Allen Alexander. I don't know who that is, but I don't really care. He's not going to be getting any minutes, and now I will see you guys at the end of season number 1. So at the end of season number 1, Kevin Durant wins the MVP award, 30.5 points a game, 10 rebounds, pretty much 8 assists. Karl-Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves does win the Rookie of the Year. Joakim Noah, 6th man. DeAndre Jordan of the Milwaukee Bucks always gets traded. I don't know why, but he does win Defensive Player of the Year. CJ McCollum wins Most Improved, and Billy Donovan of the 67 and 15 Thunder does win the Coach of the Year. So I'm really just going to be looking for Pacers on these teams. I don't think there is going to be any. Yeah, there's not any. Let's see if we can get oh, here we go. Tony Allen made the all-defensive second team. Nice, like to see that. Yeah, so that's all we had. We didn't really have anything. We ended up with the best record in the Eastern Conference somehow. I don't know. Eastern Conference must suck a lot because we were not that good. 2 games ahead of the Cavs. So let's go ahead and see who the Pistons have. They got Drummond, Jackson, Pope. This team's definitely beatable in the first round, so let's go ahead and sim this. We win game 1 and game 2 and game 3. And there we go. We sweep them. So we're going to be taking on the New York Knicks. So now in the second round, we are going to be taking on the New York Knicks. Let's go ahead and see who they have. Knicks. Probably should have gone the other way, but whatever. Carmelo, Porzingis, Lopez. I don't know who this is, but he's hurt. So I'm pretty sure this team is definitely beatable. Oh, as I said, we lose game 1. We win game 2, though. We lose game 3. And game 4, wow. And we get eliminated, so that sucks, but it's a little bit unrealistic if we did win the NBA Finals with that team, so whatever. I'm just going to send the rest of the playoffs. Looks like it's going to be Cavs and Warriors. And the Warriors do win the NBA championship. I'm sure Steph Curry wins the Finals MVP award, as he does. 40 points a game. Holy shit. 9 assists, 2.5 turnovers, 1 steal. Retired players, I don't really care. Joe Wolf, Quinn Snyder retire. Hall of Fame, Duncan Garnett, Allen, Pearson, Nash. So I don't know what pick the Wizards should have. I'm just going to skip over staff signing. Oh, wow. We have a top pick. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm pretty sure we had the number 2 pick in the draft, so let's go. We don't have a head coach, so let's go to see if any of these guys want to sign. Steve Kerr. I'm sure none of these guys are going to want to sign, but whatever. Worth a try. They're all tentative. An offer Tyronn Lue? Yeah, sure. I'll offer Elijah Nelson 1 just in case. I'm pretty sure he'll accept. Let's see. So, yep, pretty much all of them rejected. Tyronn Lue rejects. Come on, please tell me you accept it. Elijah Nelson does accept it, so we get Elijah Nelson as our head coach. I'm going to sim ahead to the NBA draft, and I'll see you guys at our pick. So we do have the number 2 pick in the draft, and I'm going to be moving up to the number 1 pick. I'm going to be sending Joseph Young, our number 2 pick, and the 20th pick in the draft, to the Philadelphia 76ers for the first pick in Kendall Marshall. Don't really care about Kendall Marshall, but now we have the number 1 pick in the draft. I'm going to go ahead and take, because Paul George is going to have to play power forward then. I'm going to look at the offers, may or may not trade it at this point. DeAndre Jordan. Some pretty good offers. We don't really need Ben Simmons, so that's the thing. Marcus Aldridge and Tony Parker. Oh, Klay Thompson. I think I have to go ahead and do this Klay Thompson deal. Andrew Bogut, can you give me your pick too? What if I give you 2 second-round picks? 2018 for, yeah, sure. So we're going to be giving up the first pick. We're not going to be getting Ben Simmons, but we really don't need him. We're going to be giving away Tony Allen. We get Klay Thompson and Andrew Bogut in return. Going to dump Bogut. I don't want that salary of his. So there we go. We do not have the first pick in the draft anymore, but we do have the 30th pick. But I don't really care about that. It's probably going to be someone who's like a 60 overall anyways, and I'll see you guys at rookie signings. Alright guys, I'm here at rookie signings, and with the 30th pick in the draft, we got Ivan Rabb. I'm going to go ahead and accept this deal. Can be a pretty good power forward for us if he improves a little bit, maybe center. Team player options, Solomon Hill, no. Glenn Robinson, no. Not paying you $1 million. Here are the free agents. I'm sure we may have a little cap, probably not too much, but whatever. Mike Conley, definitely going to offer you that. May or may not accept it. Conley expired, so I'm going to go ahead and offer him 12.6. Dang, sure. Jan Mahimi, sure. Gerald Green, no. He wants to test free agency anyway. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. We have 26 in cap. 14 mil. Probably can't get any money better people than these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and accept this. We have 5 million now. So do I have bird rights on anyone? Yeah, Gerald Green, Allen Anderson. So I'm going to go ahead and offer them contracts. Hopefully they can come here. I just need roster spots, really. Really? Oh my god, that's just so annoying. Erg. It's not like any of you play anyways. I mean, really, what does it matter? Come on. Give me at least one of you. We got one of them. I don't really care if you want. Yeah, he signs it anyways. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't have enough cap at all. So I'm going to send him to player progression now. If this thing will ever load. There we go. So Paul George is a 90, Klay Thompson's an 88, Connolly's an 83, Miles Turner's a 78, George Hill's a 77, Bogut's a 76. That's all I really care about. Might dump Luol Deng. Don't really want him anymore. Now he's like 31 years old. Definitely going to dump Bogut at some point. So that's going to be it for that. And I'm going to show you guys the rotation for start of season number 2. So I was scrolling through the trade finder. This trade came up. We're going to be sending Andrew Bogut and George Hill to the Utah Jazz for Rudy Gobert and Aaron Baines. Rudy Gobert probably not going to be our center for the future. Probably going to trade him for a decent power forward just because I want Miles Turner to be our center for the future. So I'm going to look to trade Gobert. Hopefully I can get a good power forward from him because Ivan Rabb, I do not want you to be our starting power forward because you just got drafted. You're still 70 overall. So I'm going to look to trade Rudy Gobert, and once I find a trade for him, I'll definitely show you guys that. So the next trade, I will be sending Luol Deng, Jan Mahimi to the Los Angeles Lakers for Julius Randle and their 2017 second-round pick. Don't really care about the pick, but now we're just improving the power forward position. So now the start of rotation with the start of season number 2 is going to be Connolly, Thompson, George, Randle, and Rudy Gobert, who I couldn't dump, but I'm fine with keeping him. So maybe we can make a big push. Probably, I also want to trade Aaron Baines, probably. Don't really need him. What's his contract looking like? Yeah, $6 million. I don't really want him. I'm also probably going to trade him maybe for a pick. Hopefully I can trade him. I'm actually just going to see what I can get on the trade finder right now for him. Baines. This is what I do when I'm looking for people. I'm kind of looking for a salary dump. Nothing too good on here. So I think I'm just going to do this salary dump on here. I'm going to dump his salary. Lamar Patterson won't play. Actually, wait. Can you guys give me a pick too? Can you give me maybe your 2018 first round pick? Leonard Barbosa, Walter Tavares. Yeah, sure, because that's more salary cap. So we do get a first round pick in 2018. So I will see you guys at the end of season number 2. So at the end of season number 2, Russell Westbrook does win the MVP award, but the main concern was we ended up being 5 games short of this 95-96 Bulls record of 72-10. I really wanted to get that record, so I was kind of upset simming through the season, but whatever. Ben Simmons does win Rookie of the Year for the Golden State Warriors. Joakim Noah wins 6th Man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Wiggins, Most Improved. And our coach, Elijah Nelson, does win Coach of the Year of our record in 67-15, which I was happy about, but also not happy. So on all NBA teams, I'm just looking for Pacers. Don't see any. So there's not any Pacers on all NBA teams, but yet Michael Carter-Williams is on an all NBA team. Whatever. So I'm still looking for Pacers. Still don't see any Pacers. Yep. So we had no one on all anything. So we did end up with the best record in the NBA. I think I'm just gonna make sure about that. Conference. Yeah, we had a much better record than anyone in the NBA. Cavs were 18 games behind us, so Jesus Christ, we blew out the East. So we're going to be taking on the Brooklyn Nets, I think. Yep, Brooklyn Nets in round number 1. Let's go to their roster, see who they have. Why did I go this way? I'm such an idiot. Lopez. Yeah, we're going to destroy this team. So we win game number 1, and game number 2, and game number 3. Boom, there's the sweep. We're going to be taking on the Chicago Bulls now. They got Butler, Powell, Joakim Noah. They don't have Derrick Rose anymore. So, yeah, this team's definitely beatable. Only 2 really okay players in their team. So, we end up winning game number 1, and game number 2, and game number 3. Come on. There we go. We sweep them. Now we're going to be taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, who I don't know if they have LeBron or not. If they don't, I don't know how they're actually that good. Yep, they don't even have LeBron. I don't know how they were that good. They do have Harrison Barnes, though. Wait, so who did they trade for Harrison Barnes? Wait. Oh, that wasn't it. I don't know, whatever though, so I don't really care about that. So we are going to be taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's go ahead and send this series. We lose game 1, that sucks. We win game 2 though. We win game 3 and game 4. There we go. We are in the NBA Finals taking on the Golden State Warriors. That sucks. I really would have liked to have not lost in the playoffs, but let's go see who the Warriors have. I'm sure their team's still pretty unstoppable. Curry, Draymond Green, Simmons, Iggy. So yeah, they're beatable now. So they have Tony Allen now. We definitely gave them that. So Klay Thompson's going to be taking on his old team in the NBA Finals as we do win game 1, we lose game 2, we win game 3, we win game 4, and here we go. We win the NBA Championship in year number 2 and sim ahead to the next season. Let's see. Paul George does win the Finals MVP award, 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1 steal. Don't care about that. Don't care about any of this. So let's go ahead and see the final roster for this NBA Championship team if 2K will ever load. There we go. So it's going to be Paul George, Klay Thompson, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert, Miles Turner, who's down 80 overall. Very happy with that. Julius Randle, Solomon Hill, Kendall Marshall, Walter Tavares, Allen Anderson, Ivan Rabb, Lamar Patterson, and Rakeem Christmas. If you want me to do your favorite team, make sure to leave it down in the comments section below. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more NBA 2K16. I'll see you guys in the next episode.